as you can see, we've got the camera up high. We're testing it out for when we record our amazing vanishing bits and bobs. So I'm just going to use a tuning fork. This is a 396 frequency, which gets rid. This dog is funny. Give Mummy a kiss. Thank you. So 396 frequency is excellent for removing guilt and fear. It's fantastic for that. Ooh, I have a large singing bowl. Hello. I keep forgetting the camera's up there. So I'm just going to do this. If you can see me, can you see me? I don't know if you can actually see me. Don't know. So I'm just going to give a little blast on the 396 first of all. So we haven't started yet. We're just waiting for people to show up. Can't necessarily read your comments from here, but I can access it on my phone, so I'll try and keep up with your comments. So this is the 396 hertz, which gets rid of fear and guilt. Two of the biggest blocks to health of your whole being. That's I think that's Mandy. I think I can just about see your name from here. Hi Mandy, how you doing? Hi Mandy and Gary. How you doing, guys? Smurf, you can't. You're a funny dog, you are, aren't you? What's Daddy doing? What's he doing? What's he? You can't. Right, I can't stroke you, can I? Don't be silly now. So this tuning fork, this is to release fear and guilt. Yeah. How are you doing, Mandy and Gary? How you doing? I cannot read that, but I'll have a look in a minute. Ian, do you want to play? Oh, fuck. Didn't mean to do that. If you'd like to play the singing bowl, that would be fantastic. So Ian's going to play the singing bowl while we're waiting for people. See if I can actually see what people are typing.
It's a request of.
No, go away. Okay. No, stop it. Let's see. Are we live? Fantastic. So this tuning fork, this is to release. No, I don't want that, do I? All I want. That's good, Mandy. I like that. Right, I don't want the sound on. How can I turn this stupid sound off on this thing? Right. That'd be. Turn it off. It is. It's an amazing singing bowl, Mandy. Truly, truly amazing. Hi Della, how you doing? How you doing, Della? Oh, I keep looking over there. The camera's up there. Can't get used to that. That's really bad. So we've put the camera up high, so you know it feels. I don't know. It feels more kind of groupy. If that makes sense. Groupy is that a word? We've got loads of crystals here. Joining in, Ian's got his, oh, this is incredible, labradorite heart, which is massive and heavy and yeah, is amazing. What have I got here? So if you want to go and grab some crystals, if you haven't already got them, go grab your crystals. I've got rose quartz, I've got vanadinite, I've got blue apatite, I've got a little super 7 here. Although I think it's only a super 5, it hasn't quite got all the 7 in it. We've got a green calcite. Oh, that's the one I'm going to hold during the meditation. Those two. Cerussite and nummite are the ones I'm going to hold. We've got a big piece of petrified wood. We have a merlinite for the magic. We have a golden healer quartz. Carnelian for grounding. Love this one. This is forgot its name. Oh my goodness. What's that one called? That one is called something. Sodalite for learning, group work, that kind of thing. Hypersthene, that's what that one is. For answers. Yeah, so you might get downloads. You might get downloads. Okay, that's good, Della. Yeah, we're good. You know, it's kind of... To be honest, we don't go out a lot anyway because we don't like out there. And out there doesn't really like us very much either. So it's really, for us, it's just business as usual. So yeah, yeah, we're okay. Sucks a bit because we had tickets booked for Fawn in April, so I don't know if that's going to be cancelled or not yet. Hopefully it's not. We get, well, we'll see. We'll see. And we've also got loads of bits of quartz knocking around because they are piezoelectric, so very powerful quartz crystals. Piezoelectric means that they emit light. Yeah, so we're surrounded by quartz as well. Oh, and we got the granddaddy, our amazing piece of smoky quartz, which will ground us. My goodness! In fact, I might put that. You see that? If I put that there, I'll put that there instead, and you can see it. You can tune it into it. Right, Smurf, what have you been doing here, little doggy? I'm playing with the blankie. Hi, Michelle. My goodness. Hi, Holly. Well, I don't see why you wouldn't get any downloads this evening. Because the reason we're doing this now is because the spiritualist church, that Ian helps to run, they're doing a group healing now as well. So they've got all their healers doing healing for, well, everything. So that's very cool. So just give it a couple more minutes. Oh yeah, we do love our crystals. In fact, now is the time. You know, if they've been sitting in a box, we've got lots of boxes and bowls and things with crystals in. So now's the time. Now's the time to get them out and use them. Definitely. Especially if you've got high vibration crystals, so crystals of the new consciousness, or power crystals, or the 12. There's I can't remember what they're called, but there's 12 of them, and they're part of like a really high vibration collective. I forget what it's called. I forget. But they're called the something 12. And there's 12 of them. They're all very high vibration crystals. We have got some of them, but I don't think we've got any of them here tonight, actually. But yeah, get your crystals out. That's what I say. Get your crystals out. Use them. Yeah. Okay. Awesomeness. It is amazing. I love this. Okay. So I think what we're going to do, we'll start with some grounding. So I'm going to play the drum so we can ground. Yeah. So we're going to ground. I didn't put the incense on. I will do that. We're going to ground first, and then I'll put the incense on, I think. So we're going to ground, and then what we'll do is Ian will talk us through this amazing meditation. Where did you learn that? Was it from Kathy?
No, it was just a download.
Cool. I like that. And I'd say this particular healing meditation, we've used it when we've done like group work here in our actual home. Yeah, it is so powerful. You can feel it. It is immense. Yeah. And in fact, just where you're sitting there, Ian, that's the hot spot. Whenever anyone would sit here, they would go right up. We'd have to slowly bring them back down again. And they'd have visuals and all sorts. So you're sitting on the hot spot, darling. I hope that's all right.
It's okay. I don't mind sitting on the hot spot.
Okay, so if you have got a drum, feel free to join in, okay? So all we're doing to start with is we're going to ground. So you can close the eyes. If you want, you can come into Sufi grind, or you can imagine roots coming down, or that channel, hip width channel going all the way down into the earth, okay? Whatever works for you when you're grounding, all right?
Or rock. That's always a good one.
Yeah, but when you're grounded, you usually find that the body kind of does this, yeah? It's very cool. It's like you become your own tuning fork, and I love that. Okay, with the dog hair. So you can close the eyes if you want to. Okay. Just bring your attention, no, to the body. So just taking 3 deep breaths into the belly. And you know what I mean when I say into the belly. Breathing right down to the bottom of your lungs. And then letting go with a sigh. Three of those. You can make some sounds if you want to. You joining in, Pickle? And if you want to, you can rub hands together. This is also really good for getting energy moving. It's healing energy that we are going to use this evening. And if you want to, you can place the hands over the eyes. There we go. And then you can release when you are ready. This healing incense on. I'm not going to put too much on, otherwise I'm going to end up coughing my guts out. So, what are you doing, Pickle? Come on. Good boy. Can come and sit on the blanket over here. Come on. Come on. Come and sit down, good boy. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Or not. Don't lay down. Good boy. Okay. So Ian, it is over
To me.
to you.
So, I'm going to close the eyes. Hopefully you can hear me. Come a little bit closer. So we're going to close the eyes, if you haven't done so already. And just kind of check in with yourself. How are you feeling? What vibrations are going on in the body? Just observe, as the observer, what's going on in the mind and in the body. So we're going to take a breath. So we're going to take a diaphragmatic breath. So it's from the belly. So I'm pushing the belly out. There's not a rule. There are no rules here at this moment in time. So we're just going to focus on that breath. So you can just take a normal breath if you can't do a diaphragmatic breath. And just focusing on the breath. And if anything comes in which is a thought or a worry or a concern, we're creating a space in which that thought or concern or ache or pain cannot enter this space. So you're creating that with your breath. You're literally breathing in what you want, need and desire, and breathing out what you don't want and need and desire. So you're creating the aura around you, the Merkaba, the ship in which you travel around in the universe. So while we're on the planet, we have a heavy part of that Merkaba, or the avatar, or the flesh body, which we sit in while we're on the planet. And when that, when we've finished with that, we no longer have any use for that, we let that go back to Mother Earth, and then we may travel to another place within another time, within another dimension. So focusing on the breath. So keep breathing diaphragmically. So I'll do that again for you. So as we breathe in what you want, need, desire. Breathe out what you don't want, need and desire. So it's a conscious thing in your mind. So this is what I want, need, desire, and then breathing out what you don't want, need or desire. In this safe space, this cocoon, this embryo, this egg that you're sitting in, this auric field, you're creating that safe space where you can go to from now on until you choose to leave the planet. Focusing on the breath. Keep focusing on the breath. There's no set rules. If you wish to slow down your breathing, if you wish to speed it up, then that's fine. Anything that's right for you and what you're comfortable with, go with that. So the first part of the meditation is going to create a circle. So imagine yourself in a circle. So that circle could be as a Viking, it could be as a Native American or indigenous person of America. Anything that you want. You could be part of the Alliance in Star Wars. Whatever that circle is that you're creating, that you're sitting in. So use your imagination. That's basically.
You could even use a Harry Potter theme if you wanted to. It's all magic.
So keep focusing on the breath. Always coming back to the breath. So any thoughts that come in your mind, or my voice comes into your mind. My voice is just the gentle guide to guide you where you know you want to go. So we're going to focus on the top of the head. We're going to open up the crown chakra. So we're literally going to open that up like a flower. So the crown chakra, I describe it as the baby hole. So it's the hole that used to be in the top of your head, which is where you go in, and it opens up like a flower. And the reason we're opening it up for a flower is because we're going to accept sunbeams into that particular area. So as the flower on the top of your head, the crown chakra beautifully opens up to the universe, to the spirit world, to whatever it is that is within your mind set. We're going to look at that as a beautiful beam of light that's slowly coming down to meet you with all your friends that have passed as spirit, your guides, your deities, whatever it is that you work with. They're all going to come down in this beautiful light to meet you and come into your body. And as that light touches the top of the head, you can feel it, beautiful white light, a golden light. It's the most beautiful light that you would have seen. And that is entering your body and filling up your head, filling up your shoulders, your chest, filling up your tummy, filling up the hips, and filling up the legs and the feet with this unbelievable, magnificent light. And this light is you, so you're inviting yourself as well, your higher consciousness, which is also coming down to greet you in this wonderful communion of the spirit world. Focusing on the breath, breathing in and breathing out. Any thoughts that come in, we're just going to watch them float through like a cloud, and we just come back to the breath. We're just going to let that light just emanate into every part of your avatar, your body, your flesh suit, whatever you want to call it, your vehicle. I'm just going to let it nestle in there and fill it up like a full glass of cool water or hot cup of tea, whatever it is that you need, healing, warm or hot. Just letting that light build up. So in your circle, so we look around the circle, so who's in your circle? So it's going to be myself, it's going to be Angie, and any other people that you're connected to on this site, all sitting in that circle. And if you are sitting with someone, now's the time to hold their hand. I'm going to hold Angie's hand. And the reason we hold hands is its connection. So holding that light, focusing on that light, you might even be having conversations with people who have passed and have come to join you at this time to support you in your journey. So we're going to focus on the light, and we're going to start to send that light around our circle. Around and around it
Clockwise.
goes. And just feel that coming up from the fingers into the arm, passing through the heart and down through the other side, through the arm and out through the fingers into the rest of the circle, and then watching it as it passes around the circle that you've created in your imagination. And if you're on your own, keep your eyes closed and focus on those people that are in your circle and watch that light pulsing around slowly at first. It's not anything traumatic or scary or anything to fear. It's just a beautiful healing light that's going around, coming up the fingers, up the arms, into the heart, down the other side, out through the fingers into the person you're sitting next to who's holding your hand, and going around that circle. Isn't it beautiful? Oh wow, that's amazing. Goodness me, what we can create. Going around and around. And as that light starts to build in its movement around the circle, and we can feel it. Pulsing, dancing, being joyous, being fabulous, being wow, being fantastic, being mysterious. As it's going around and around and around. And on the next turn, as it comes around, that light then goes up the fingers, up the arm, into your heart, and then the beam of light comes out of your heart. Now this beam of light goes into the middle of your circle and meets all the other beams of light from all the other hearts that are in that circle. See them coming out slowly. beautiful slow movement as they come together and they meet in the middle, connecting, joining all of us in the circle as one, as unity, the one and the zero. We become the source of everything. And with that knowledge and with that power, we then begin to create an orb of light. With our intention from our heart, the heart chakra, we begin to build a blue light, a blue orb. Out of that light, all that energy mixing together, creating this wonderful, beautiful sphere of blue, healing energy, pulsing, birthing. It's never been here before. Creating. And it's moving, and it's changing, and you're feeling it with this light from your heart in the most beautiful way. And it's not taking any energy from you. It's just a constant energy all the time. Focusing on the breath, breathing in, breathing out. Any thoughts that come into your mind are not allowed in this space, any negative thoughts. Just let them float through. And then coming back and focusing on this ball of light. And just for a moment, let us look at this ball of light. How amazing is that? To see an actual piece of healing. This beautiful orb. Isn't it beautiful? What a beautiful colour. Look at the colour. Look at the movement of it. The liquid that's in it. You've never seen anything like this before. Created by all these other beings that are in your circle. And now, from that ball of light, we're going to send down a light of blue into the Mother Earth, the Mother. Just slowly watch it transcend into the earth, or sorry, descend into the earth. Just slowly, like a very slow movement down into the earth. Beautiful light. Focusing on our circle, seeing our circle of all these wonderful beings that have come here to be within this meditation. Holding this light from our heart that's coming down into our heads. And out through our hearts and into this beautiful blue orb of healing lights, and it's now descending into the Mother Earth, right down deep, deep, deep into the Mother Earth, connected to the Mother Earth, your creator, your mother, your guide. She is so beautiful. And we say this with this healing light. And the further we go down, and this can be your choice, you can either connect with her roots or her crystals, whatever it is for you, but there is a connection that's personal for you in that space, inside Mother Earth. And just feel that connection. And this isn't for Mother Earth to heal us. We're saying to Mother Earth, we're healing you, Mother. We're healing you, Mother. Let us take the burden. We're healing you. And when you feel you've got that connection with Mother Earth, and that beautiful relationship that you have with her as this being of light, as a witch, as a wizard, as a magical being that she created. Just sit in that space with her. She has no problem with you whatsoever. She blames you for nothing. She's just so pleased to see you and that you've come to visit. And maybe have a hug, like you would hug anybody that you love. Just briefly. And feel that hug. What a wonderful feeling. And just say to Mother now that you're going up to speak within the spirit realms. So we take our consciousness now and we come back up into the orb that is in the middle of the circle, the blue healing orb of this amazing circle that we have created through our magic, through our occult, through our magical workings. And we sit in that beautiful blue healing light with intention, with power. There is nothing in this understanding that can stop this light of blue healing. Understand that, know that. And then we gently take the light up. And if you're in a room or if you're outside, you're going to take it up either through the roof of the house or flats or wherever you are, whatever's right for you. Or if you're outside, taking it up into the sky and taking that light right up to the edge of Mother's aura. Let's take a moment to realize that. What does it look like for you? It might be white, it might be misty, it might be blue, you might see space. What does it look like for you, hovering in Mother Earth's aura? So now we've got a connection coming down through our crown chakra, into our hearts, into the middle of the imaginary circle. And imagination is the most powerful thing that ever existed. And the light is then going down into Mother Earth and coming back up to Mother's aura. And now we're going to create another orb, and this one is a green orb, and we're instantly going to create that because we're that powerful. This beautiful green orb, just like the one in the middle of the circle, that's blue. So we have a blue orb and a green orb. And that orb is now going to send a light out to the universe and calling upon Saturn, the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and all other beings of light and sentience. We draw you to this moment in time for your support. As powerful beings who recognize other powerful beings, back into the green pulsating orb that we have created for you, and we welcome you. And just take a moment to allow those sentient beings to respond to your call Neptune, Pluto, Uranus, Jupiter, Mars, Venus, Mercury, Sun, Saturn, and all beings of light with sentience. And as they come in, you may have conversations, you might welcome very good friends. They may give you messages of support. Whatever it is for you on this personal journey, because this meditation is personal. This meditation is very personal. And also, at the same time, it is collective, so it's shared. So we are 1 and 0. Taking the light now and pushing the light out from both sides of the orb, going around the Mother Earth, very slowly pushing out this beautiful green light that's going around Mother Earth and connects at the bottom, creating another orb of green. So we have this wonderful pulsing construction of healing that we're creating from Mother Earth. So the energy is coming down through the crown chakra, this beautiful white green light that is gold, filling up your body with light, coming out through the heart into the middle of the circle, into this blue healing orb, down into Mother Earth, connecting with Mother, coming back up into Mother's aura, connecting with the rest of the universe and all the other sentient beings in whatever shape or form that they arrive in, and connecting this light that you've created around Mother Earth into the other created orb, which is now fully connected. We now switch that on, pulsing its healing energy for the Mother Earth. We give this to you genuinely, with honour and thanks to all her inhabitants, trees, the animal kingdom, all the kingdoms of the earth, the insect kingdom, the micro kingdom, just letting that energy just pulsate. There's nothing that you have to do. There is nothing. Just focus on that imagination and what you've created in your mind's eye with my voice. Let it pulsate. So we're going to do that for just a few minutes. So I'm just going to be silent while we just let that healing heal the planet and all inhabitants. And if you feel uncomfortable, just focus on the breath. Just keep coming back to the breath and just letting it pulse. So the pulse will be pulse. So as we breathe in, we pulse that energy through all the connections that we've built for this working. Healing all beings on the planet, healing the Mother, healing the Mother Earth. Pulse. Feeling your power as a sentient being, working with all the other sentient beings in the spirit world, in the universe. Our intention is to heal, heal, heal now. Focusing on the breath. Any thoughts that come into the mind, just let them float through. Sitting in this created space, pulsing that energy around this working that you have created with your circle, your magical circle. Magic is everything, and everything is magic. So when you're ready, we're going to withdraw this created working, knowing that the Mother Earth is fully healed and all its inhabitants. That is our intention. So drawing the light up from the green orb that is at the bottom of the earth and bringing it back to the green orb that is on the top, slowly drawing it back as the light recedes back into that orb, and the orb at the bottom goes back into your imagination. And then we say farewell to the sentient beings that joined us for this healing of Mother. And that's quite beautiful and that's quite amazing. And we thank them for their supports. And we look forward to meeting them again as they drift back on this light to where they came from. You might want to wave goodbye. You might want to make meetings with them in the future. But we thank them. And the magnificent planets that also attended as well, those sentient beings, the Sun, Neptune, Pluto, Uranus, Jupiter, Mars, Venus, Mercury and Saturn. And then we draw that light back into that green orb as all these sentient beings drift off back into the universe. So we just have that orb with the light going down into the circle, focusing on your breath, keeping the breath going. And then we're going to disperse that orb, leaving the lights that's in Mother Earth's aura. And then drawing that light as the orb disappears back into your imagination. Drawing that light slowly down into the sky, back to the earth, maybe coming, if you're in a house or a flat, through the roof, but back into your circle and back into the blue, pulsing, healing blue lights that's in the middle of the circle with all the different lights, those beautiful gold and white lights that are entering that circle. Just a brief moment to look at that beauty that you're observing. And we go back down into the Mother Earth on that light. And we just briefly thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you. And you might say, I love you. I love you so much. And just say to Mother, we've got to go now, but we are always connected. As you draw that light back up into the healing orb, as you wave to the Mother and thank her for that connection and that welcoming. What a wonderful thing. And the light arrives in to the blue orb that you created with your imagination within the circle of spirits, family, friends, deities, guides. And just have a look round. What an amazing circle you created. And now we're going to disperse the ball of light of healing. And we do that by bringing the light back with your hands. So put your hands out in front of you and put your hands inside the orb with that healing. And begin to draw your hands back very, very slowly, pulling that light as it disconnects from the ball. And as you're pulling it back, that light is coming back into your heart and pushing it into your heart chakra and holding it there as the blue orb begins to fade back into your imagination. And holding that light inside your body that's full of lights, healing, accepting the healing for yourself on a personal level, going to anywhere where you need healing. And we just briefly observe our friends, family that have passed, our guides, our deities, beginning to drift out through the crown chakra, waving goodbye. We will meet again. We'll just give a moment while they just return to the spirit world. We thank them. And when you feel that all spirit has left you, we begin to close the crown chakra to ground. We hold that light from spirit inside us, a beautiful gold white light, to give us energy, to give us healing, to remind us that we are very, very, very powerful beings. That sits inside a body, having an experience, and that's all it is an experience. We observe and we experience. And when your crown chakra feels closed, you can drop your arms to the side.
Light grounding.
So we're going to ground the light will leave you in permanent balance, and the ground we're going to do with drum and say a little bit of Latin, which is nobis uni cap nobis uni I thought I'd get this wrong. Nobi unitatis carpi adiem. So if you can have a bit of drum.
Well, I was grounding with the...
Oh. So we're going to ground with the drum.
Well, first of all, we're going to take the first two fingers. I'm going to plug them in to the ground, the earth. And then imagining a white light above your head, and it's going to run through your body like a scan, like a Star Trek scan, picking up any extraneous bits of energy. And then what it does is it sends them back to the earth. So it takes them back, recycles them back to the earth. And you can do that a couple of times if you need to. Don't forget to breathe. So if you're sat outside, you can actually press your fingers into the earth. It's even more powerful that way. And once you feel you're done, I'm going to rub the hands together. Place the hands over the eyes. Murphy, stop it. And then you can release the hands. Oh my God.
So is the healing done? Yes, it is, young Smurfy.
Okay. So you can. Got any tissue? Have I? Oh, got a runny nose. So you can close the eyes if you want to, or if you want to play along with the drum, you can.
Fly like a bird on the dance like a fox on the crackle, crackle, crackle like the fire. Swim in the sea like a dolphin, fly in the air like a bird, dance on the earth like a fox. Crackle, 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 crackle like the fire. Fly in the air like a bird, dance on the earth like a fox, swim in the ocean like a fish. Crackle, 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 crackle like fire. Fly in the air like a bird, dance on the earth like a fox, swim in the ocean like a fish. Crackle like the fire. Fly in the air like a bird, dance on the earth like the fox, swim in the ocean like the fish. Cool like the fire. Fly in the air like a bird. Dance on the floor like the fox, swim in the ocean like a fish. Crackle, crackle, like the fire. Because what's going on? What's going
Where the
on?
hell did that come from?
What's my? What's?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh my goodness. Where are you?
Wait, I'll get you some tissue.
Oh, thank you. It's because I was. That was a bit mad actually. I wasn't expecting that. Otherwise, I would have had some tissue. One last tuning fork. This is 136.10, which is Earth. Can you hear that? I hope you can hear that. It's very, very powerful. Thanks, babe. I'm just going to do 3 of those. Let me put it a bit closer to the mic. Next one. Hope you can hear that. So it's just an extra earth there. I don't know about you guys. That was fucking mental. Love it. I went somewhere completely amazing. Blow my nose. Let's blow my nose. You alright there, Smurfer? Good boy. So, folks, what do you think about that? It was pretty mad energy, wasn't it? I mean, I don't know if any of you were getting anything around your head. I was getting, it's like a weird thing around my head. It was really bizarre. My foot went dead, like, instantly. It's like, whoa, what the fuck's going on here? That was a bit mad. Usually it takes a while for my foot to go dead. But it was like instant dead foot. Wow. What else did I get? There was definitely a journey there. That was really interesting, actually. Holly got goosebumps. It made you tired, Mandy. Wow. I hope you're not feeling tired now. You should feel nice and balanced energetically. Sorry?
You feel as you balance.
Oh, well, yeah. All right. Well, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll let you.
No, I mean, tiredness is healing. That's connection.
Absolutely.
With the spirit world.
Yeah.
If you have a little sleep, you'll be fine.
Definitely. So, how did you find that then, people? Apart from, I don't know, it's like I feel like a flatlined. It's really weird. It's like, and we always got that, didn't we? Whenever we did that, in a physical gathering, it was tangible. Yeah, that feeling. And it always left people just in that very centered place. So I hope you're feeling that. Yeah, I hope you're feeling centered. Holly says, yeah, I got a little light. Is that light? I can't, my bloody eyes on this phone. They go wiggly woggly. Got all light and cloudy around my head, and my calves were numb for about 2 minutes. Oh, you know, I'm not the only one that had instant numbness in my extremities then. Feel great now, says Mandy. Feel so much better than I have been recently. I must have needed this just as much as the earth. Absolutely. Well, and that is the thing, because this light that we're talking about, that is you. Yeah? That is all you. Yeah? Yes, you connect with the earth. Yes, you can connect to infinite wisdom, yeah, through your crown chakra. But the rest of it is you. We are light beings. It's you. And at any time, I mean, I'm going to leave this up in the group. I'm also going to post it on YouTube. Use it whenever you feel that you need to. Use it. Yeah? Very, very cool. I love it. I think Smurfy liked it. Did you like that? Did you? Did you like that, good boy? Are you going to speak? Are you going to speak for everybody? Are you going to speak? Are you going to say something? Say something to your audience, darling. Oh, fucking hell, what are you doing? Headbutting me? That's not very nice, is it? Are you going to speak to your... Are you going to speak to your audience, darling? Stop licking my face. Are you going to speak to your audience? No. Okay. Because he is a healer as well. He has an angel on his chest. I don't know if you could see that. He has an angel on his chest. So he's a healer too. And he loves, anytime we do anything like this, he loves it, doesn't he? Good boy. Little Smurf. Excellent. You're welcome, guys. Well, we all did it, yeah? We all did that. I don't know about you. Who was in your circle? I mean, I had all of you in the circle, you know. I don't even know what some of you look like, but you were there. Oh, wow. That's a shame, Michelle. But you know, definitely use it again when you need to. Yeah, energies, yeah. It's mad energy. It's fantastic. You are welcome, Mandy. Very welcome. Yeah, use it. Like I say, it'll be up here in the group indefinitely, but I will also post it up on YouTube. I might even put it up on the page on the website, the tools for changing times. I might even put it up there for people as well, because you know it's got to be done. Sorry, it's got to be done. even what's his face, David?
Oh, Wilcox.
Even David Wilcox did a healing meditation at the end of his 5 hours. His last thing was that he was talking about 5 hours presentation, whatever you want to call it. He's actually doing a course on how to connect to your higher self, remote viewing, all that sort of stuff. It's very cool. Yeah, so yeah, use it whenever you need to. Share it with people. Definitely share it with people. Share it all over the place. Yeah. Definitely go and visit witchesbazaar.co.uk, and it's under the home, the little home on the navigation at the top under home. It's under there, tools for changing times. There's all kinds of things on there, and I'll just keep putting stuff up there. Yeah. Because when I'm out there, I got very excited earlier. There's a lot of clapping going on out, and no one ever talks to anybody out in the street out here, yeah. And everyone's clapping. I'm like, what's that going on outside? Well, I don't know, because I don't follow the news. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And I thought, oh my God, the government's been overthrown. Everyone's cheering. No, it wasn't. But never mind. Anyway, I digress. Thank you, everybody, for being here, keeping this space open for this healing. We'll have to find out. We'll find out from Spiritual Links, which is the name of the people who run the spiritualist church that we go to. We'll find out if they had any mad energies as well. So we'll hopefully get some reports in of crazy energy going on. And hey, you never know. Tomorrow might see something brand new going on out there. That'd be very cool. Would you like to add anything, Mr. Brunner?
Well, not might, we will.
Well, yeah. Definitely.
But what's going on out there is not as powerful as
that's what's going on right here, right now, inside. This evening. And yeah, inside. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. 100%ish. Hey, Smurf. Okay. So we're going to go. We're going to go and have something to eat.
Just because we haven't eaten yet.
We haven't eaten yet. Yeah. Share this all over the place because it's going to be up on YouTube. Because I'm putting it up on YouTube, you can share it all over the place, okay? Bip bip for mummy. Good boy. Good boy. Say bye-bye to the granddaddy. Back over there. Oh, blimey. Okay, thank you, everybody. Yeah, like I say, use it, share it far and wide. It'll be up on YouTube. Either by, well, certainly by tomorrow morning anyway. Okay. And you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Be fearless. Stay witchy. And do not feed the fears. Thank you very much.